my channel. Happy New Year. We're finally in 2021. We'll see how this one will go. So guys, I thought that for the first video of the year it would be very nice to share with you my best purchases of 2020. I really just picked the things which I thought were just the best. Some of the things were the gifts, some of the things I purchased myself. So yeah, let's just do it. Okay guys, we're gonna start with the jewelry, and the piece I'm gonna show you, this is something that you've probably seen me wearing a ton since the day I've got it. And I think that, what did I get in September or May? I don't remember, but it was either my name day or my birthday. Maybe it was my birthday. So anyway, this is the Tiffany Bypass bracelet. This is all gold, and this was pretty pricey. It was pretty expensive. My husband and I, we both kind of, he chipped in and we both kind of, you know, purchased. This was like a halfly gift, you know. So I absolutely love this. You probably noticed me wearing this all the time on my hand. I've seen at the Tiffany store years ago, and I whenever I get a chance, I always go and I always look and I always try it, and I just could not pull the trigger. This was over $2,000, so it's just ridiculously expensive. But I'm loving it, and I knew exactly when I'm gonna get it, when I'm gonna purchase it. I'm gonna wear it every single day, and this is my most used bracelet basically from the day I've got it, and I'm super happy. You cannot substitute a real jewelry, you know, for fashion jewelry. I still love fashion jewelry, but hey, I feel like I'm just gonna invest a little bit more in the real stuff, you know, more precious metals. I am not a big fan of Cartier bracelets. I know it's super popular, the one with the nail, it's just a no-no. Also the love bracelet is just, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. Maybe someday I'll change my mind, but this was definitely a best jewelry purchase of 2020. Alright, one random thing that I want to share with you is this plate from Hermes. This is from, I think it's called Mosaic Collection. My husband got me this for my, yeah, it was my name day, so it was in May. I love it, and I put my jewelry on it every single day. It just sits in my closet on the shelf, and I don't wear my really rings like when I'm around the house and working and doing things. I don't wear my, you know, my rings. I just take them off, put them in the morning when I go to work and all that stuff. But the moment I come home and there's nothing happening, I take all my jewelry off, because, you know, I'm constantly doing something around the house. So I kind of like to put, you know, my jewelry on the fancy plate. I used to have a little plate that I bought at the TJ Maxx, but this one is nice. As you can see, it's like big, it's oversized, so I can put my bracelet on, my little necklace, whatever. I have a little gold chain, and I just absolutely love this. And if I can find this exact size, I'm gonna try to link it down below, but he ordered from the hermes.com, and I know they do come in different shapes and sizes. It's great. Alright, let's talk about the handbags. I bought quite a few luxury handbags this year, but I brought three. The ones that are like so good and the ones that I enjoyed so much. And I'm not including my newest one, which I just got for my for Christmas. If you haven't seen this video, I'm gonna link it up there, so you can go ahead and check it out. But the three handbags that I absolutely loved, and I feel like they were the best investment of 2020, is my Chanel Jumbo single flap. This is in the beige with the gold hardware, and I talk about this handbag a ton, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. If there's some videos about this handbag, I'm gonna link it up there. It's a beautiful handbag. This is the classic, you know, classic flap. It's an older style because it has only one flap, obviously. There's some tissues on the bottom, but I've got so much use, you guys, since I've got this, and it's been a few months like I have it. I've got so much use. At least once or twice a week I use this handbag, and I know we're using hand sanitizer, other stuff, it doesn't bother me. I know many of you ask me like, do I still use my handbags? Yes, I do. So you just have to be, you know, kind of careful. But this handbag, it's such a great investment. Yes, it is expensive, because it's Chanel, but trust me if I tell you, this is the best. YSL envelope bag. This is the next handbag that I want to feature. I've got this for Christmas a year before. So it was Christmas 2019. This was a gift from my husband, and I love this handbag. I've got so much use out of this handbag. This was probably my most used handbag, along with my YSL camera bag, still second year in a row. So this one, you guys, this basically kind of replaced my Chanel Jumbo Double Flap, because when I needed a black nice bag, I was always reaching for Chanel, and since I've got this one, this is the one I'm reaching for. I feel like it's more first of all, it's much lighter, you know, it fits a little bit less because it's, you know, it's more narrow, but that's not the case. This is plenty enough, and this is the large size, by the way. This is the largest size they made, and it's really not that large. I know, look at this, the size of them both. I think they are either yeah, they're pretty the same. So this is like the size of the Jumbo, but it's a little bit more narrow, so obviously you don't get as much, you know, room inside. But this is the most beautiful, elegant, and at the same casual handbag. I love this. I took this with me when I went to Poland this past August for my father's funeral, and this was the handbag that I took as my kind of, what do you call it, portable luggage, you know, like I didn't have anything else. I just put my passport here on the back, you know, some money, phone inside, and I was good to go. So yeah, this is just such a nice handbag, and it's great because I can wear it crossbody, I can wear it, you know, on the shoulder. Yeah, I did reviews on those handbags, so if you want to go check it out, yeah, you might want to do it if you want to learn some more information. But I highly recommend. This was definitely the best bag of 2020. So the last handbag that I'm gonna talk about today is my vetoed BB. This is my new-ish Louis Vuitton handbag, which I've got a couple of months ago, and I love this. I was thinking to get Palace BB, but this is just so much more beautiful in my opinion, and just especially, you know, the hardware, the little attention to details, the fact that you have, you know, a leather on both sides, this little V section. I just, everything about this handbag is just beautiful, and obviously has a long leather strap. I just think it's great. I couldn't be happier, and I'm so glad that I went for the vetoed instead of Palace. I think Palace is rated in my opinion, and this one is just so much more beautiful. I think the price for both is pretty similar. I think Palace might be a little bit more expensive, but I feel like this is just way better. And yeah, I mean, the hardware, everything about this handbag is just so beautiful. Again, I did a little review of this handbag. If I can find them, I'm just gonna link it up there. But yeah, if you go, I have all playlists with my handbags, Louis Vuitton handbags. I can link it down below as well. So you might want to go and check it out. I highly recommend. Such a beautiful bag, super lightweight. You can wear it shoulder, crossbody, easy peasy. There's just no vachetta leather on it. You're good to go. Beautiful bag. All right, let's break it up a little bit. I have 5 beauty products and 1 perfume. So let's start with the perfume. The perfume is something that I've purchased a couple of months ago. This is the Delina exclusive. I mentioned it many times, you guys. I love this perfume. It is fancy, it is expensive. And you guys know how many perfumes I have. If you've seen my perfume collection, it's just extensive. I feel like it's just going a little bit overboard, but this is just beautiful. Okay, and this and probably the LV is one of my most kind of expensive perfumes, and I do not like my LV perfume as much as I love this one. I reach for this one all the time. LV is just kind of so I thought it was overpriced, but anyway, this is the Delina exclusive. Highly recommend. It's a beautiful product. I'm gonna, if it's available, whatever it's available, I'm gonna try to link it down below. So the next product I wanted to mention is Rosy Light Drops from Chanel, and you can tell how much I love this. I got it a couple of months ago and I have less than a half left. I am basically adding like a pump of this to my foundation just to give me a little bit more radiance, a little bit glow on my face. Chanel has a lot of different, they even have like a bronzy kind of glowy drops. This one is more like a pinkish, which I think it's more universal because bronzy can be a little bit darkening and I don't necessarily want to make my foundation darker, and this one I feel like it's universal. It's just gonna look on every single tone of the skin tone perfect. So yeah, highly recommend this. This is just beautiful. Okay, 3 lip products that I want to mention because those are the lip products that I wore throughout the year constantly, and under, if you look at the description box, I always list my makeup, and you notice those 3 lipsticks in my description basically all the time. So the first one is, I'm gonna start from this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury. Again, got it probably 8 months ago or so. This is the Pillow Talk, but this is the one that comes in a skinny tube. This is not the, you know, the classic bullet. This one is more creamy. That's why I like this one more better. This one is more, the color is pretty much the same, but it just has a little bit sheen, a little bit like a satin finish. So this one is more creamy. Love this so much, use it a ton. The next 2 products I have on my lips. So I do have, this is the Syrup by MAC, and I use, yeah, I have this much left, and I basically put this on the bottom layer and I top it with the Dior Diorama. This is like a very opaque lip gloss. Lipstick, I think it's more like a gloss. It has a very kind of yummy applicator. It's very thick and it's just very comfortable on the lips, and the color is just stunning. I love this kind of mauvey, you know, kind of tones, and just gives you a beautiful gloss. So you can use this as a topper like I did it today, or you can just use on its own. It's super pigmented. Is what you see in the tube, it's what you're gonna have on your lips. It's super pigmented. I absolutely love this. So I can put it a little bit more on. It's just great. So highly recommend Diorama and the Syrup as well. Okay, 2 face products, and then we're gonna go to some smaller leather goods and all that stuff. So the 2 products that I highly recommend, which I've got a tons of use from the moment I purchased, is this Hourglass palette. I know it's limited edition, but I think it's still available. I checked yesterday on the Sephora website. So this is the one that has 4 colors. It's basically your entire face. Your highlight, bronzer, you have blush, and you have a little powder. It's just great. I talk about this in so many of my favorites, and I have it on today. I have all those blushes and highlights and powder. It's just beautiful, especially if you travel. You know, this is such a good item to have because you have everything basically in one. And then only one eyeshadow palette I wanted to mention that I've got tons of use out, and I did not plan of purchasing it. This is the Natasha Denona Glam palette, and again, I got it from Sephora and I use it a ton. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, especially like these colors, love it. That's what on my eyes today. I hope this is available. I forgot to check it, but it usually goes in and out of the stack. So this is probably one of her more permanent collection. Absolutely love this. It's just such a great eyeshadow palette. This is all you need. If you have this, you don't need anything else. Trust me. Okay, let's talk about some accessories, some SLGs. So the next thing I want to mention is this shawl. I've got a couple of months ago. This is the Louis Vuitton denim shawl, and I have, mine is like a black kind of silver. It's double-sided, so you can wear on this side, so it's like more silver against the black, or the black and you have some silver accents. I told myself a couple of years ago that I would never buy any of those again because they do snag like crazy, but I just fell in love with this kind of a bold kind of a print. The one that I had originally, which let me just show you guys because I brought it in here. This is the shawl that I purchased years and years and years ago. I think this was I think it's Dune, color Dune. You can tell those are those little LVs in here. And as much as I love the color, I just thought it was just doing nothing for my for my outfits, because you know, it's basically one color. So I have decided to invest and get another one of those, and I've got it for my birthday. And you guys, I love this. I love this. Why I even bother purchasing this, I don't know, but this one is great. I'm thinking to get like maybe a denim or pink or red, I don't know, but I'm just completely loved it. It just changed my game. Okay, so yeah, I don't get much use out of this nude, even though it goes with basically everything. But yeah, for some reason I just don't gravitate towards this. And yes, they do snag. Yes, they do snag. They're crazy expensive, but this is such a statement that I'm loving it. All right, let's talk about some SLGs. So the first one is my niece mini. I do have a BB, which I purchased I think 2 years ago. Last year I purchased this one. I think it was like in the beginning of the year. I love this little cosmetic case. This one has, to me, I have a more use than the BB. BB is a little bit, it's not big, but it's still bigger, and I you know, I did compare to both of them. I just feel like this size is just such a perfect makeup size. It's everything can fit here, like what I need makeup wise for, you know, for a trip, let's say. You know, when I travel, I do have this little organizer in it. So yeah, I just love this size. Everything, foundation, your bronzers, I mean, small eyeshadow palette, everything fits in here. I took it with me to Poland. I pack all my makeup. Everything was nice and secure, you know. I had it in my luggage, and it's just great. I am thinking to get this tiny one that they came up with, but I don't know, the price is just getting so crazy. And I think it's just really tiny, and I don't know, but it would be nice to have like for lipstick, although I could line up my lipstick in this one as well, you know, when I don't travel. But I don't know, it just looks so beautiful. You know, and I feel like this is, and for those, by the way, who like don't have excessive amount of the makeup, I feel like this is just enough, you know, for your everyday use. You can put it on your you know, your vanity, and that's what you can use for every day. I think it's perfect. If you need more room, that probably BB would be better. And again, get the organizer, you know, because this way you can kind of put your things nicely. So yeah, love this one. YSL Zip Pouch, I don't know, billfold, what did I call it? This is the one I've got from my husband, and I love this. I love this little SLG. It's perfect as your wallet, or like you can even wear it like a little clutch, you know. You can put your, you know, if you don't have a super large cell phone, it will fit in here. You can put, or you can just put it in here. I usually stick mine here, and if you can just, you know, take it in your hand and just run, do things, whatever you need to. You can put some cash in here, credit cards. I mean, anything like basic, it will kind of fit in here. It is narrow though, but I feel like it's great. Can always, you know, or you can just treat it as your little wallet in your bigger handbag. Yeah, I kind of love this. Mine is in the limited color. I don't think they have this particular one available. If it is, I can link it down below, but usually, you know, they will have red, white, and not white, red, black. Those are like the staple colors. This one was more like a spring when I've got this. So yeah, absolutely love this. It goes very well with my diorama. But I don't really try to match, you know, SLGs to my handbags. So yeah, absolutely love this. Highly recommend. It's all leather piece, and it's not as crazy expensive as those, you know, Chanel little pouches that just cost a fortune, and this one is, you know, it's quite big. All right, the very last item that I want to share with you guys is a pair of sneakers. Those are the luxury sneakers, and I mentioned them quite a few times already on my channel. These are Stella McCartney sneakers. I've got them in the fall, and oh, these are so good, you guys. These are so comfortable. Yes, they are quite pricey for sneakers, you know, because obviously they're designer sneakers, but oh, I've got so much use out of those. I just use them constantly. They are super comfortable. They do have some, you know, suede sections like in here, and the rest is almost like a little canvas. And of course this is leather. There's all leather inside. These are so good, you guys. I love this. They come in so many different colors, and by the way, the, you know, the back is like nicely little elevated. It's just so good. If you want to invest in a good pair of sneakers, I highly recommend. I did recently post a video about my sneaker collection and kind of rated them from most used and, in my opinion, most comfortable to not so good ones. So I'm gonna link that video up there. So yeah, highly recommend these. These are amazing. Alright guys, so this is it, what I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Yeah, I really enjoy my purchases. Obviously I've got way more stuff that I show you, but that's not the point. I just want to basically show you the best of the best, in my opinion. Yeah, I know you guys want to see the fails as well. I just don't have many fails, to be honest with you, because I try not to purchase things without thinking first, if that makes sense. I am very cautious when I buy stuff. So if I spend a couple of $1,000s on a handbag, I really kind of think through. So I don't just go to the store and randomly buy things. And first of all, I don't even have luxury stores around me. Everything what I buy, I have to order online or through the, you know, shopper, or buy it from someone, because I don't have any luxury stores in my state. But yeah, so maybe that's why I kind of think through, and and before I purchase anything and spend money, I really kind of think about it. So anyway, I hope you all well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.